Hey, I'm Devin Kelly. Some people call me Mudcat. I'm a writer and I'm a base jumper. I spent nearly 16 years traveling all over the world with my rescue dog, Thunder. Hey, what's up, Thunder? Yeah, what's up? Good boy. Good boy, dude. We were inseparable, sleeping in bus stations, riding on motorcycles together, airplanes, trains, you name it. I knew we had a story worth telling, and being a writer, I figured I was the one to create it. So last summer, I sequestered myself in my tiny office and got to work. I was just finishing part one of the book when Thunder suddenly died. My world went into a spin, of course, and I realized that the scope of the project had to change in that instance. It was no longer a recollection of all our crazy stories together. It was now something to honor his legacy. In navigating my grief, I found that the writing process was actually a form of therapy in itself. I finished the first draft of the manuscript toward the end of summer, and I spent all fall and winter editing, revising, drafting, designing, all the things that go into bringing a book project like this to life. Now the memoir is complete, it's about ready for publication, so I decided to launch this Kickstarter to help me fund the process of getting it into print. The book will take you alongside the journey that I shared with Thunder. I started as a wrestler at West Point, and after I left, I adopted Thunder, and we became working cowboys, working on cattle ranches around the American West with roundup crews and vaqueros and driving cattle. I later got into breaking Mustangs and became a horse trainer, and those skills took me down into Central and South America and over into Europe, and then back to the US. Thunder was with me, of course, through all of it. I've lived a colorful life and I have many stories worth telling, but I think an important and honest aspect to convey is my struggle with mental health and depression over the years. This book doesn't shy away from it. Instead, it addresses the themes of it. It questions our search for meaning, our sense of mortality, and what it means to be masculine in the modern world and how things are shifting. It explores a lot of different motifs throughout the entire book. So this is a literary memoir. Later, the book follows my path into becoming a wingsuit base jumper and jumping around the world, always bringing Thunder with me, of course. But this isn't specifically a book about base jumping. It is a curious window into that small world. It kind of explores some of the characters that come to life in this vibrant community. This community that helped to give me direction and ultimately helped me to move to Switzerland, where I live in Lauterbrunnen, in the base jumping capital of the world. I am a base jumper, but I'm a writer first and foremost. So this book aims to be a literary production, not just a raucous play-by-play of wild and crazy jumps, though there are some accounts of that as well. I tried as best I could to explore the human condition, universal motifs that we all endure over the course of our formative years. I'm lucky that I had Thunder by my side. I struggled on and off with depression throughout those years, even though I had an amazing life. And the book does dive into how Thunder saved my life one night. I was down and out at my lowest point, and Thunder never left. I realized I couldn't do that to him, so I made him a promise. Hence why the book is called A Promise to Thunder. The promise was one more day. I'll give Thunder one more day, and starting tomorrow, I'll begin pursuing my dream of flying, of wingsuit base jumping. So starting the next day, I got to work in my skydiving progression, ultimately starting base jumping and wingsuit flying. And here I am nearly a decade later, still jumping, still flying from these cliffs, loving it, loving Thunder, remembering Thunder, and trying to honor his legacy with this book that I poured my heart and soul into. And you being here means a lot to me because you're helping me to bring this project into the world. Because of that, you're now a part of Thunder's legacy, and I thank you for that.